All right, what's up, family? Let's give you another good one today, good video here. We're going to title this one, Stress at the Job. Now, when I say stress at the job, it's more than just at the job, but we've seen and heard these type of stories all too familiar on the job, or if someone tell you that happened at the job, or they're at home and they telling you, but somehow it got to do with the job or not having a job. Watch this. I remember years ago, me and a buddy of mine, we was talking about this same scenario, and boy, oh boy, can we it's like we had homework assignments to give to each other. Where it's like, yo, man, I knew somebody like that. Yeah, yo, that happened to my dude, whatever, right? But watch this. I remember this dude at this job, because, we go to work to what? We go to work to make money. We don't go to work to make friends, see? Remember, jokes at your job, not your friends. That's something to mainly remember. But every now and then, you do have a nice cordial conversation with this guy, that girl, whatever. And sometimes you may tell a little personal information, especially if it could be helpful. Watch this. So in this case, I remember this day, this guy that used to work, he came to the job and he was just so happy, so jovial, so happy, right? And he was just going on and on about, yeah, man, I met this lovely lady, man. Oh, man, we went out, man. She was beautiful, man. Everything about it. So everything he was telling us was very positive, very uplifting, right? And, happy for the guy. Yo, man, she's beautiful. Yo, she goes to the gym, she work out. Matter of fact, me and her, we go work out sometimes, man. That's cool. Man, she work over at such and such job, this and that. And week after week, he would tell us this and this about her. Yo, she packed me this lunch, man, this and that. Yo, you know what I did for her? Yo, I went and dropped her off some roses, or, I did this for her. She did this for me. Wonderful. Everything sounds wonderful, right? Okay, couple of months go by. Those stories are still wonderful. We're going to get to it. More months go by. Let's say about 6 months later, he's still saying how things are wonderful, but now, all of a sudden, he's at the job, and he says his girlfriend moved in. Yeah, me and my girl. Yeah, because the way he tells it, because he's just saying how, yo, when I get off, man, me and my lady, she going to be picking me up because we got to go do this. And he's like, oh, wow, she picked you up now? Blah, blah, blah. He go, yeah, man, she moved in, man. You know what I'm saying? She moved in last month, man. So now, it's even more greater because we together now, always. Yeah, she gave up her apartment and, she moved into my place. Do you know that same guy that said all these great things, it's about 2 to 3 months after she moved in. Man, what's the title of the video? Stress at the job. Now he's at the job talking about like, yeah, man, oh man, this stuff, man, this stuff is real. It's really starting. We're like, yo, damn, man, what's going on, man? He's like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying, man? Everything all right, man, you know what I'm saying? You know when a joker pissed off, they don't want to give you straight eye contact. They be like, yeah, man, nah, man. It's like a little kid. They try not to cry. They trying to widen their eyes. Like, no, because I was going to, and when I was supposed, when they really gonna cry, they try not. Yo, dude, ultimately it came out. He said, now that she moved in, and it's 3 months later that she moved in, he go, yo, she quit her job. He's like, what? Now, I already know where this is going because I've heard and seen these stories all too often. Once a joker move in your place, a lot of times, these be the type of people, in this case a female, they move in, they see you doing well, and they put all the weight on your back. And now quits their job and just goes, my man got it, so I got to sit at home. You don't realize that's putting way more stress on him now. He got to come. See, before it was just him paying his bills. Now he's paying his bills and your bills. And then he find out you got like 12 different credit cards that you behind payments on. And you want to pay your car payment. You gave him double trouble and you're not helping at all. You see? So that's why I said when me and my dude, we was chatting about this, we was like, yo, I've seen this behavior all too often. The moment they move in, they could be working their job for whatever amount of time. The moment they move in a joker, then they go, I could quit my job. I ain't got to work because he working. That ain't right. That's very trying to someone that is working. And as always, we'll give you a word of the day. We're going to go with the word trying. Now, we say, let's try to lift this, right? They ain't saying about try to lift it. We know what try. No, trying. You know what trying means? Difficult, hard to endure, annoying. That's what it means. It means difficult or annoying, hard to endure. You know, like, ooh, man, it's real trying, man, just putting up with this crap all the time. So this is what that dude was dealing with. And I've seen that a lot. But watch this. Now, let's be honest. We can't just say women move in with a man and then they don't want to work no more. They put all the weight on the man. Because there's a flip side to this too, Red. The man does that. And I'm definitely going to get on that point too. But before, because let's be fair, men, there'll be some lazy dudes out there. I'm going to give y'all a real good story how men do that same nonsense. So it's people who does it, women and men. But before I get on that, I'm going to give y'all another way to really relate to what I'm talking about. And a very popular show. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Remember the show? Everybody Hates Chris. Remember? Remember, what did Julius, the father, do? Remember, Julius worked 2 and 3 jobs, right? But what did his wife do? Constantly throughout the whole, every season, what did Rochelle do? Rochelle would be at a job, and for any little thing she didn't like that was said or done at the job, she was quick to do this, right? I ain't gotta take this. My man got 2 jobs.
I do not need this, okay? My man has 2 jobs.
Right? She was always doing that, quitting her job every time. I ain't gotta take this. My man got 2 jobs.
File your own damn papers. I do not need this. My husband has 2 jobs.
So the reason you don't want now, and what happened? Julius would come home, see her home like, hey, Rochelle, what you doing? I thought you were supposed to be at work. Nah, I told him I ain't gonna be putting up with them, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, yo, again? Man, this is very, what's the title? What's the word of the day? Trying. This is very, you can see it on his whole demeanor. Remember, when Julius would come home, how he would walk in the door? Exhausted, like. And then to see, damn, my wife supposed to be at work. She home again, like. And then we always thought it was funny because it always seemed like Julius was penny pinching, right? He always knew how much everything costs and being cheap with everything, right? But that's because all the weight was on his back. You see? And Rochelle, every time she would quit her jobs, like.
Do I look like I have your check? All that hollering at people. I don't need this. My husband has 2 jobs. I don't need to be here.
That was very trying to him. Remember the episode? He came home. Not only he paid all the bills, but remember, even Rochelle's bum brother moved in. Remember that? He moved in and complained about his mom tripping. Talking about, yo, mama tripping, man. Mama tripping. Yo, so I'm going to stay with y'all for a little bit. And remember, Julius came home from work, tired as usual, working 2, 3 jobs. Came home only to see Rochelle's brother with his robe on, feet up on the table, eating a big piece of chicken. No job. No job. You don't think that's very trying? You know what I'm saying? Someone to deal with that. But look, let's get to the other flip side. Like I said, it ain't just women who move in with men and then quit their jobs. It be a lot of men. Let me tell y'all all too familiar with this. How many times y'all seen, I know a lot of guys, they're moving with a woman because the woman got her own place. And it doesn't matter. She got her own place from hard work, much respect to her. But in most cases, because that woman is on some form of government assistance, some type of Section 8 or whatever, and this bum dude or these bum dudes, they move in with her. And you know why they move in with her? Because it's free room and board. And in the beginning, the woman thought it was all good. It was okay for him to move in because guess what, girl? He cute. Girl, he fine, girl. Yeah, you see? That's why the dude let the girl move in. Man, yo, she fine as hell, you know what I'm saying? Man, yo, word is born, man. Yo, she got a bad body, boy. Yo, yeah, hell yeah, let her move in, you know what I'm saying? All that, right? But guess what? The rent, the mortgage, the car payment, the utilities, food, groceries still need to be paid. See? So it happens to a lot of people. What happens is that in due time, you get over the fact that she fine. You get over the fact that he cute. You know what I'm saying? You go, look, these daggone bills need to be paid. It's a lifestyle I like to live, and I don't want to be stressed. Like I said, title of the video, stress is the job, whatever. I don't want to be stressed all the daggone time. And you know, so that be the time where that woman or that guy, after them being together for a while, that be the woman or guy, they'll roll over early in the morning in bed and look at this joke and be like, this bum ass joke, what the hell am I doing with you? See, this is what they be saying in their head, looking at the joke while they sleep, like, what the hell am I doing with you? Remember the thing? I could do bad all by myself. See, this is when they start thinking that. I could do bad all by myself. This joke ain't paying no bills or nothing. I'm paying double the bills since he moved in. I'm paying double the bills since she moved in. Man, I could do bad all by myself. I gotta get rid of this joke. You know what I'm saying? So I go both ways. But now, watch, let me give you this. I'm gonna give you a personal story. I'm not gonna say no names. This was many years ago when my youngest daughter, she had just turned 18 or 19. Remember, babe, she was working at one of the restaurants. TGIF restaurant, right? And she's telling us how she was real cool with this chick here. And, every now and then they hang out even a little bit, right? And they chat about a little couple of things and all that. They was real cool, so she said, right? But on this particular day, she comes home and this same girl that she tells me she real cool, she said, oh my gosh, Daddy, you ain't gonna believe what happened today at work. She said, you remember the girl, Rosalind, let's go with the name Rosalind, make up a name. She said, you remember the girl I told you I'm real cool with, Rosalind, right? I said, yeah, I guess, yeah. You know, at my job. I said, yeah. What's the point, right? Because when they be taking forever, I'll be going like this. Meaning, could you hurry up with the story? They hate that. My wife and my daughters, but he like, look, don't be trying to rush me. So I said, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but go ahead, what's the point, right? So she said, nah, Dad, this is a trick. Well, guess what I found out today? She said, so when Rosalind came to the job, I could see, something was bothering her. Remember the title of the video, Stressed at the Job. Trying. She said, when she came to the job, what you said, man?
Oh, the word trying?
Yeah, trying, difficult, annoying, hard to endure. But anyway, she said, thank you. She said when the girl Rosalind came to work today, she was dealing with something very trying, difficult, annoying, hard to endure, right? She said she's seen it from the moment she walked in the door. So she said when she got her break, she went over to her and said, hey, what's going on? And she said the girl, like early when I told her, she said the girl's like, nah, someone they stressed. She's like, she didn't want to look her directly in the eye because she could see she was stressed. She said, nah, I just been really dealing with some nonsense, I don't think I could be dealing with this no more. I'm like, I'm really getting fed up. I'm just so fed up. I mean, this job, the stuff I'm going on at home. I'm getting really fed up. See, hard to endure, difficult, annoying. Our daughter could clearly see, damn, her friend was going through something serious. So she asked, she said, what is it? I mean, is this something that I could do, could help you out? And the girl's like, nah. She said, nah, it's my boyfriend, and then, so my daughter's like, just all ears. She go, oh, yeah. So then she go, what is it? She said, nah, I'm sick and tired of this guy. I'm over the fact that he cute. I'm over that. And so they laugh. She said, well, how long you been with her? She told her how long he been with her and how long he moved in. She said, that was the biggest mistake I made. I let him move in my place. Then she go, but what's the big deal? Would y'all fight? She said, nah, he ain't helping pay no bills. He come in all times of night, leave his stuff all over the place. I'm barely making it. And this guy coming, and now all of a sudden, you know how many times I done gave him money for stuff? You know how many times I paid his bills? I'm paying the rent all by myself. I'm sick of this guy. See, now she let it all out. So eventually my daughter asked her, trying to help her or whatever. And the girl she said, who is this guy? I got to see this guy. Because I remember when you first got one. So she's describing this guy to my daughter. Oh, he's about yay high. He's brown skin complexion. Nice looking guy, this and that. He lived, remember, he's brown skinned, nice. I want y'all to follow me with this here. This is like a scope. This is how the scope was going as she was describing him to my daughter. He's a brown skinned guy, nothing really. About this tall, and then she said, oh, he lived in Elizabeth. Boom. My daughter like, wait, I know a lot of people in Elizabeth. And then she said, he around this age. And my daughter like, whoa, it's getting closer. And then she said, he live on this street. And my daughter was like, whoa. He live on this street. I know people on this. What block on that street? She said the number block. Boom. Right? It was just focusing in more and more. Then she said his name. Now, I'm going to make up a name. Let's just say she said his name was Jonathan, right? Because that's not the name. I'm making it. I don't want to throw the name out there. She said, oh, his name is Jonathan. The moment she said Jonathan, my daughter put her head down and said, oh, my God, I can't believe you. Are you serious, Jonathan? And then the other girl was like, no, don't play like that. Don't play like that. Now, do not tell me, y'all, you know this guy, and what you gonna say you date him or something? She said, no, ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that. She said, but I definitely know the guy you talking about. And the other girl was like, you for real? You know this guy? So you know he a bum? And my daughter said, yes, I don't just know him. That's my cousin. My first cousin, one of my first cousins. I got many. She said, that's one of my many first cousins. And the other girl, all of a sudden, she went into being so apologetic. Because, you know, early she was dogging him. Yeah, he a piece of crap. He's a bum. He's a lowlife. You know, he don't do nothing. Sick of him. I get rid of him. This and that, right? So now, when she found out that's her friend's cousin, she said, look, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, you know, I didn't mean nothing by it. I mean, and my daughter, she said, no, don't feel like you got to apologize to me. She said, I'm well aware. Once you told me who it is, I know all about him. And a lot of his brothers and them, they all bums. Don't want to do nothing. Always want to live off of other people. And you got a lot of people in this world like that. They go from house to house living off of other people. How many of y'all got a family member, right? They'll be living with this sister or brother for about 2-3 months. And then now, yeah, it was cool when you first came. We ain't seen you in years, right? You come by. And we happy to see you. But 2-3 months go by, you ain't help pay no bills, you ain't working a job or nothing. And that's when they say, hey, listen, we love that you're here, but you gotta help contribute, man. You can't just be here doing nothing. And then, oh man, they tripping, man, I'm gonna stay with my aunt. Then they go across town, go stay somewhere else. And that auntie is the same routine. Oh, happy to see you, guys, love you, you're here. Oh man, this is wonderful. A due time, auntie be like, hey, listen, you gotta get a job and do something. Then they move from there. See, they got a cycle. This is what these type of people do. So they don't gotta never pay rent. They keep going from auntie to grandma, from grandma to uncle, from uncle to cousin, from cousin to brother. Florida, Jersey, New York, Carolina, what up? They moving all over the place so they don't have to pay rent. You get what I'm saying?
Well, there was a lady like that, right? That her niece came to visit her, but she haven't heard from her in a long time.
Oh, that video, that was a good video.
Right?
That was a good video. And it might have been scripted, but it made a valid point.
Yeah.
This caption said, my niece got evicted and I ain't spoken to her in over 6 months. And now she popped up over my house with her bags, talking about she got nowhere to stay.
A place to stay, yeah.
And like the auntie said, what do you mean you getting evicted? She said, y'all ain't paid the rent. Right away, the lady blamed it on her man. She said, well, I gave my man the rent, but he wasn't paying, and now we getting kicked out. No, you don't just get kicked out. It's a process. She said, listen, I ain't spoken to you over 6 months. I don't live far from you. You never reach out to me. Now you pop over here. She said, I mean, if you think you're gonna stay here, she said, it's no problem. You can stay here. I'm just gonna need $800 up front though. Oh my God, auntie, what you mean 800? She said, yeah, it ain't no free.
Yeah, she said, are you serious?
Yeah, she said, ain't no free. There's a problem with people, man. They think they could just come and move in off, but ain't put nothing in. What your boy Smokey saying Friday? What did he say to Bernie Mac? Remember they were smoking and Bernie Mac came up there, he wanted it for free, right? And what did Smokey say? You ain't put in on this, man.
Why don't you just give him a little bit for my cataract?
You didn't put in on this, man.
Better get a receipt.
See, there's a problem with cats like this. You ain't doing nothing to add to value, but you want to take. See what I'm saying? Man, we can keep going. We can have fun with this because I know a lot of y'all. I know all of y'all know these type of stories. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to end it on that, yo. Protect your heart. Protect your space. Keep your peace. Some people, you got to reevaluate your relationships with your man, with your woman, with your friends. Reevaluate your relationships and make a better decision sometimes. Because a lot of times, people just there to be leeches. And they're going to live off of you. Live off of your hard work. And when they're doing that, it's very trying. You remember, like I said, just think about what Julius was going through. I'm working 2 or 3 jobs. Everybody hate Chris, father. I'm working 2 or 3 jobs, only to come home. I'm the only one working. My wife keeps quitting all her jobs. And we got this to pay, that to pay, this to pay, this to pay. And I'm doing everything. And then you wonder why I'm so tired. You wonder why I'm so exhausted. I look like I'm stressed all the time.
Don't need it.
It's very trying for him and anyone to be dealing with that. Everybody needs to be pulling their weight. If we all pull our weight, we win together. But you can't put all the weight on one person. My man got 2 jobs.
I do not need this, okay? My man has 2 jobs.
Peace.